Can you describe a time where your work has been criticized, and how did you feel about it, and what did you do to improve it?
When I was younger, I worked at Kroger as a courtesy clerk, and while I was there, um, people were a little bit concerned of how little I knew about the store at the time. So what I did to help improve upon that was I go around the store itself and looking at the different sections. That way, I get more acquainted with it for anything somebody may ask me to do.
Have you ever been a team where someone was not pulling their own weight? How did you handle it?
Um, in high school on multiple projects, most of the time though, I would try to encourage the person to help, or if they were lacking in being helpful from something like their own lack of knowledge, I would help them catch up with everybody else.
Tell me about a time when you had to give someone difficult feedback. How did you handle it?
I, well, there was one time when me and a friend had to do an art project, and we had to paint sort of portraits of images that our teacher gave us, and he had asked me how well his looked, and it seemed kind of sloppy, but I knew I didn't want to like be too harsh with it, to be honest. So I told him it looked like it needs some improving, pointed out places that I would improve myself.
If you were at a business lunch and you ordered a rare steak and they brought it to you well done, what would you do?
I would ask if there was a possibility of getting another rare steak, and if not, then I would just be okay with what I got.
If you found out your company was doing something against the law, like fraud, what would you do?
I would probably alert the authorities.
What assignment was too difficult for you, and how did you resolve the issue?
Um, in middle school, when I was younger, I had a problem in math, and I had my grades slipping, so in response to that, I had practiced more with teachers or with other aides at the school or on my own time.
What's the most difficult decision you've made in the last 2 years, and how did you come to that decision?
Probably choosing on which college to go to and what I wanted to do as a career. And I came to that conclusion by looking at what I enjoy or what I would like to do for my own life already daily.
Describe how you would handle a situation if you were required to finish multiple tasks by the end of the day and there was no conceivable way you could finish them.
I would, depending on who gave me the task, I'd probably either ask them for more time, or if there was no way to get extra time, I'd possibly see if there was any way to get aid and do as much as I could within the time frame.
What were the responsibilities of your last position?
The very last job that I did, I had worked at the Masters, and I was required to help people get to their shuttles after the event was over. And what was the question again? The last part?
You answered it correctly. Where would you like to be in your career 5 years from now?
Preferably in my career. Preferably just a respected member of wherever I chose to be. Like currently I'm planning on going into law enforcement, so what I'm hoping for is just to be in a decent position with a decent pay, but also be beneficial to the community that I'm working in.
What did you least like about your last job?
Um, just the general attitude of the people that you would help or serve. Some were very harsh to anything that they deemed inefficient or unacceptable. That or they would just be plain rude to whoever.
How well do you work in a team, and what do you usually do when there's a conflict of interest?
I tend to work pretty well in a team. I'll usually try to cooperate in every way I can with whoever I'm working with. And if there's a conflict of interest, I usually try to at least mediate as much as possible whatever's causing the conflict and choosing what would seem to be the logical best answer.
Out of other candidates, what makes you the strongest?
I'm more flexible in scheduling. I'm willing to try to put in the extra mile when it comes to anything I'm assigned.
Just one more fact.
One more, what?
One more fact about yourself.
I tend to not stop until I get a job done.
All right. What do you consider to be your biggest professional achievement?
Probably being in multiple honor societies throughout my education, and also managing to so far do well in all of my classes that I've been in college. I think it's good.
What kind of work environment do you like best?
Tend to be friendly, but also professional. I think that's a good amount of